Have you ever found yourself building a clever IoT project, only to realize your microcontroller board is way too bulky for the final enclosure? It is a common frustration when working with space-constrained designs. This is the ESP32-C3 SuperMini, a development board that aims to solve that exact problem. It is designed to be incredibly compact while still offering the wireless features most IoT makers need. 10-1 PCS ESP32-C3 development board appears as an option in the smart electronics space. The important part is whether its role matches your actual use, not just whether the title sounds promising. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. At its heart, it uses the ESP32-C3 FN4 chip. Before you buy, check your Arduino library settings to ensure you are comfortable working with this specific processor architecture for your code. Useful clues to review include category/context, smart electronics, 1 PCS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, compatibility/use target, Arduino ESP32-C3 FN4 chip, current listed price, 3.83. If a detail is unclear, treat it as something to verify rather than a guaranteed feature. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible. You get built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which is essential for modern smart electronics. It's a great way to handle sensor data or remote commands without needing external modules that eat up precious space. Since it is a SuperMini, the pin layout is very dense. Make sure you check the documentation for the physical pin positions to see if they align with the sensors or displays you plan to connect. When you are looking at the listing, pay attention to the quantity. Whether you need just one for a prototype or a small batch for a set of smart home nodes, verify you are selecting the right pack size. The current pricing is quite competitive, often sitting under $4, especially with the current 50% discount. It is worth checking the final price during checkout to confirm the savings. It may make sense if you are comparing options related to smart electronics and want something practical enough to fit your routine or setup. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. Before you commit, verify your shipping options and estimated delivery times. Also, confirm if you need additional components like header pins, as those are sometimes not pre-soldered on these smaller boards. Do not treat this as the only answer. Compare it with similar products and look for the best balance between usefulness, price, and verified details. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim. If you prioritize a small footprint for a wearable or a hidden sensor, this board could be a perfect fit. If you prefer easier prototyping with more space, a standard dev board might be safer. Ultimately, it is a capable, compact option for your smart electronics collection. Take a moment to compare the variants and check the latest details before you finalize your order. 10-1 PCS ESP32-C3 development board appears as an option in the smart electronics space. The important part is whether its role matches your actual use, not just whether the title sounds promising. The goal is a balanced decision based on visible facts, not a forced recommendation or exaggerated claim.